Home Assistant 2022.10, what are the best features for each type of smart home user? Let's talk about it. If you're looking to expand your smart home, you're gonna love the new integration search bar. This allows you to literally type in a brand, for example, Google, or you could type something like a device, like a sub-brand like Nest, and it will still all appear as Google, and you can click on it, and now everything that's sort of linked to one ecosystem, you'll be able to find it over here, and you can see these little cloud symbols, which will obviously tell you if it relies or not on the cloud. The second thing you're going to love is the new Bluetooth capability. In the previous release, Home Assistant was able to communicate with passive devices, so it was able basically to receive information from Bluetooth devices. In this release, they're able to send or transmit information to Bluetooth devices. So for example, give them commands, make them do things, and that's called an active connection. In simple terms, that means that Bluetooth devices are now a viable option and solution for you to consider in your own smart home. But what about if you're a Home Assistant Pro and you're a YAML lover? Well, Home Assistant 10 has something for you. The first thing that's interesting is now in this integration UI, you can actually search for things that are YAML based. So for example, I can search for Twitch, and you can sort of see it over here. It tells you it depends on the cloud. If I click on Twitch, it actually tells me you can add this device by using the configuration.yaml. It will not add it to you in the UI because it's YAML only. However, you can open the documentation and you can actually find out. This means you no longer need to go to the Home Assistant URL page and search for the integration. You can actually do it within your instance itself. The second thing for YAML user is the new automation capability. If you go to the automation UI page and you click on an automation that wasn't in automation.yaml previously, you will get this error message telling you basically you need to go and fix it and change in the code. Thanks to this new version of Home Assistant, not only you can read the actual automation, but you can also migrate it, and migrate it means it will actually come to the UI and you can then modify it. I hope in the future that we'll be able to modify them without migrating them themselves. The third thing with Home Assistant Pros, and if you're a template lover like I am, and I've made a big masterclass about templating, which you'll find over here, there's a new little addition in the new version. You can now use this version function to compare different text, and you can use it as a version. So clearly this is a date, but this wasn't easy to do previously if you were looking to do this. So if you're looking for a specific release, or if you're waiting for a specific patch release to come into any system that you actually have, and you can use this sort of templating to generate an automation. But I do appreciate this is a bit advanced, but it's great for the pro users. Now, my personal favorite feature of this release is dashboarding. It's for the dashboarding lovers, for people that geek out on dashboards and spend too much time on tweaking their dashboards. Well, you're going to be spending a little bit more time on it, right? We have subviews. Subviews enable you to take a Home Assistant dashboard and transform it into a subview. And I will be using this feature extensively in my setup. I will probably also do a video and redesign some of my dashboards. Let's click three dots, edit dashboard, and let's click on the plus sign dashboard, and we're going to put something called kitchen, and I'm just going to call it hidden so we know what it means. And I'm going to activate the subview. So this wasn't there before. So if we take the subview, we've got this kitchen URL, kitchen hidden over here, so we can save it now. Now within this, we can add n number of things. So let's say we can add a light, and you can save it. I can click done. And at this point, you see the whole toolbar disappeared on top, but we have this back arrow. This back arrow will push back over here, and now, bam, it's gone. If you want to edit it again, just go on the three dots, edit dashboard, and you can see it over here. So don't worry, you haven't lost it. Now let's do some quick repointing. So let's say, for example, that we want to use one of these buttons to navigate to something else. So if I click edit and I go to my specific example, so let me add one more to the grid card, add a button. So we're going to add something like a light, for example, and then we can add, for example, the tap action to toggle and the hold action to then navigate, right? And then we can navigate to, for example, one of our other dashboards or actually a sub dashboard that we just created. The great thing, you can actually type in this bar and you can get quickly to where you want to get to. So let's click on this path and you can see Lovelace iPad is the name of the Lovelace dashboard. Kitchen hidden. So we got it here, we can save it. I can actually demo this to you. So go up, click done. Now we've got this button over here. So if I click the button, it will toggle the lights on, will toggle the lights off. But if we hard click on it, it will actually take me to the new sub page. So you can see how that can be a super powerful feature that has been released in Home Assistant. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested to find out more, subscribe to the channel and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.